Predictions is this video, and that's what we're going to talk about. And in this video, I'm going to give you 10 predictions before the regular season starts, before week 1 for our Detroit Lions, storylines that you're going to be hearing about, and kind of what I expect for the Lions this training camp. But before we get into today's video, if you like to hammer in nails, but instead of hitting nails, you hit your fingers and you think that feels good, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, because we took all things Detroit Lions news and rumors. Sometimes being a Lions fan, you can feel instant pain. Also, take that like button with you and let the bad boy get smashed in. Let's get into today's Lions predictions. For the first prediction, we're going to go ahead and talk about extension of Amani Oruwariye. I feel like this is the case, that the Detroit Lions are going to start contract talks, and you're going to be hearing about that and rumors. I don't know if they get the deal done before the regular season. Possibly not, but you're going to be hearing about him getting extended. Why is that? Because Amani Oruwariye right now is the most consistent player in the secondary. Tracy Walker got extended. Why not Amani Oruwariye? Because he's been on the field for the corner position. He has made plays, and he is an integral part to the Lions defense. So to get him under contract and to start these contract talks is really important for the Detroit Lions in this period before the regular season starts. Now, when a deal gets done, what do I expect? I expect maybe a 16 range for the cornerback position. I don't expect him to be a top 5 cornerback paid or even a top 10, but that 16 range seems about normal for him and his production this year. And, maybe a 4 or 5 year deal, and that will help alleviate the pain of rotation regarding the cornerback position. There's a lot of questions mark right now, but Amani Oruwariye would not be one of them. Let me know in the comment section right now. Do you think the Detroit Lions will extend Amani Oruwariye? Y for yes and N for no. Let me know your thoughts on Amani. Next bold prediction here is contract talks with TJ Hockenson. Now, I don't expect him to get a deal before the season starts. Some injuries throughout his career in the Detroit Lions, and giving him a massive deal could be the wrong move before the season starts, but I believe the contract talks will begin. Will he get extended before free agency next year? I do believe so. I do believe he gets extended for the Detroit Lions. I just don't believe the deal gets done before this season starts because he still has a lot to prove. The Lions do have a lot of money for 2023, so getting these deals done before next year's free agency should be important for the Detroit Lions, and Amani Oruwariye and TJ Hockenson are pieces to that. Still, I think Brad Holmes would like to see him work this season, be consistent on the field, take that next step to get that massive deal, because he is going to get a top 5 tight end deal in the NFL, and you want to make sure you're putting your money correctly and you're investing it correctly in a player that can be good for the Detroit Lions. Number 3 bold prediction. I don't know if it's really bold, but it is a prediction. Jeffrey Okudah, he actually stays healthy this training camp, this preseason, and starts week 1 for the Detroit Lions. Jeffrey Okudah has had a lot of issues here in Detroit. Year 1 didn't look good. Year 2, injury. A lot of question marks regarding him all around, but I think he finally stays healthy. I think he finally gets it. He does well in training camp, and he's starting alongside Amani Oruwariye week 1. Health is a big concern, but also growth for him to get better as a cornerback. Hey, it's a good thing to see the direction that he's done so far in OTAs and Minicamp, and I think that continues into training camp, and it means a lot for the Lions secondary if he can be on the field for the Detroit Lions and produce in a big way that you expect the 3rd overall pick to do so, and I see him making a jump by health-wise and starting for the Lions. 4th prediction here, Jarrad Davis does not make the football team. That is my prediction. Chris Board, Alex Anzalone, Rodriguez. We're seeing other linebackers doing well, like Derek Barnes, Jarrad Davis does not make the team. He's not done anything in minicamp. He's not done anything in OTAs. His contract was a contract that you can cut, trying to make that 53-man roster, and I think he does not make the team, and the Lions go ahead and let him go, and we go in a different direction, maybe keeping a younger player like a Sean Dion Hamilton or someone else for that linebacker position. He has shown throughout the years that he's not really a asset to the team. We wondered maybe he got played wrong with Matt Patricia, and that is true, but at the same time, he's not done a whole lot so far in the camps that we've had, and I don't think he makes the roster. Craig Reynolds, before it's all said and done, for my 5th prediction, will be RB2 behind DeAndre Swift. I think that Craig Reynolds continues to impress. He did well last year. When you look at Jamal Williams, he's on his final year of the deal, and to me, he's more of the third down guy, getting those 1 to 2 crucial yards. Craig Reynolds has done more. He's all-around running back, and he deserves to be RB2 in my opinion, and I think he finally makes it, and you're going to see him be the guy behind DeAndre Swift. And hey, that's great news for him, and I'm a fan of Craig Reynolds, so I'd love to see it for sure. What is a bold prediction? Let me know in the comment section right now. Give me a bold prediction from you guys, whether it be a trade or a surprise cut or a player who blows up you don't expect. Let me know a bold prediction for you guys. I want to see a ton of predictions from the fan base. Trinity Benson actually makes the 53-man roster. That's a prediction here because I think Jameson Williams will be on the PUP list, and that will give Trinity Benson a chance to be the final wide receiver, making 6 for the Detroit Lions. You're going to have Cephas and Trinity Benson. They both make the team, and the Lions got their 6. With that said, I do believe when Jameson Williams gets off the PUP list, Trinity Benson will be off the 53-man roster and back to the practice squad. Brad Holmes needs to save face a little bit, and we know that right now it doesn't look like Jameson Williams is ready to play, so rest him up, and then Trinity Benson, who has had a tumultuous time as a Detroit Lion, actually makes the 53-man roster. Jared Goff and DJ Chark shine together, and they continue to develop in a really good combination of quarterback and wide receiver. In training camp, they're going to continue to blow up, and that will be the pair that we see week 1 going forward, having a great chemistry together. We seen it last year with Josh Reynolds and Jared Goff. I think DJ Chark and Jared Goff get their production together, get on the same mindset, and produce in a big way for the Lions. And we're looking at DJ Chark having a really good year for the Detroit Lions because him and Goff are on the same page. Another prediction here, number 8. Ben Johnson will be calling plays before week 1. So he will be the guy, the play caller. You'll see him. It will be announced. He will call offensive plays for the Detroit Lions this year. There's a question mark. Will Dan Campbell do it or will Ben Johnson do it? I'm thinking Ben Johnson will show in training camp, and he will be the guy calling plays for the Lions offense. There's a lot of intrigue on this because last year Dan Campbell took over for Anthony Lynn. When it comes to Ben Johnson, he had a chance in the Senior Bowl. He's going to get his chance at training camp. He will be the guy calling the plays. Julian Okwara will not be on this team for the 53-man roster. Doesn't necessarily mean he gets cut. Maybe he gets traded, but right now there's not really a spot for him, and I am thinking potentially that he could get traded. That is a bold prediction for me because we invested high capital into him under the Matt Patricia era, but right now when you're looking at all the players defensively, linebackers and edge, there's not much of a spot for Julian Okwara, and maybe the Detroit Lions can go ahead and get some draft capital for him to help this team out, and if they can't, he could potentially be a cut candidate for the Detroit Lions. This one will be a controversy through the fan base as well as on this video for sure, because a lot of fans would not like to see him gone and given another chance. And lastly, and surely not least, probably the most important prediction on here, and it is somewhat bold because we tend to have this work against us, the Detroit Lions stay relatively healthy throughout this training camp and into week 1. Very important. The Detroit Lions have been savage with health. It's just been abysmal regarding the health situation. But in this camp, the Lions get healthy. Pascal gets better. Again, Romeo Okwara stays healthy. All the players, Jerry Jacobs gets a little bit better. I don't think he is going to be starting week 1. I think he's probably in the PUP list as well. But relatively, everybody stays healthy. So the Detroit Lions can be a team not destroyed by health. And they have a chance to really, do well regarding health-wise, and ultimately that helps them win football games. When we look at the offensive line, it was just killer, absolute killer regarding health. In the upcoming videos, we got videos dropping every single day. So tomorrow we got the One Pride Podcast Thursday, as you know. Friday video, mailbag on Saturday. So hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the latest news and rumors regarding our Detroit Lions.